Hi, Cece. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. I'm not used to doing live. I don't know how. Anyway, I came on tonight and designing this bead cover, and it's turning out to look like grapes. The Swarovskis, bugle beads, and some eightos of the grapes. Thanks. Yeah, it took me well all afternoon to and part of the other night I did this part and I the girls on her live channel with her and I told her I said, man, this looks like grapes. And so I started actually making them to look like grapes, but I had to make it, take it apart, redo it probably about 5 times because I had two little green leaves up there. It didn't work. It wouldn't lay right. And then these wouldn't lay right. So I was using those and I take them down. So I used the bigger bugles. And so now it's behaving. It's laying right. And it really looks awesome. So I just wanted to come on and share that. And I wanted to try to get used to coming on a little bit and working because I was on there for 8 hours with her. I was up all night. What was that? Friday night until Saturday morning. So gaudy. Too much. It was too long. Anyway. So I'm just going to do a little beading. And if you're here, Cece, if you're ever interested, you want me to teach you a little bit on beading, we can do like a private or like on Facebook, the PM or whatever. I don't know how they do that on the where you can talk to somebody with the camera, and I can maybe show you. Because the simple things are right angle weave, it's the basic beading stuff. You could probably learn that off the channels that do tutorials. I'm not very good at holding this up to the screen and showing you. And there's some of them women, they are excellent at doing tutorials and showing you how to do that stuff. I'm just not one of them. So I wanted to come on here and try to do a little bit of that. But you're not going to find the stuff I do very easy. The very little basic beading I do. I do just enough to get me started on the basic stuff. So right here is where it will start to get complicated. It took me hours to figure this out. And so the basic right angle weave is what this starts out to be, and then it changes. So I will bring this down. And 4 is always your basic right angle weave, and I'll go back into the top one. And that will make a right angle weave. And the thread is so ridiculously long it gets tangled up on the chair and everything else. So, alright, here's where I add an extra one. So then they would change the name of this from right angle weave to modified right angle weave. This is another bead added into it. And I'll come up here, go into that one. And then pick up another one and add another bead. See, it's flipped. And then go back where I started to the top of the right angle weave, which is no longer what it is. And see, I don't know if the camera can even. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, Messenger, Cece, that's right, yeah. Yeah, FaceTime Messenger. You're right. Yeah, I work under a magnifier with light, and there's a trick to threading these little bitty needles, and it takes, a jewelry tool to flatten the end for it to even fit through there, because they're much tinier than a regular sewing needle. A regular sewing needle will not go through a lot of beads. Okay, so through all of my figuring out earlier of my bead work, yeah, Shirley, they look like grapes. I designed them to look like grapes. I've been fighting with this, for a couple of days, but not steadily, just off and on. I can get the green beads to lay right there. You go. There's the grapes. So hopefully you can see that. But anyway, that's what I'm making. Since I finally got the design down, I thought I'd come on here and talk a little and show it, because it's my own. This is my own design right here. I've never seen anybody do grapes, period, on anything actually when it comes to beading. And back a few years ago, there was a lady I knew was doing a contest, and she had a bracelet she designed. And whenever I did it in purple and green, and it started reminding me of grapes. For this is something I've been wanting to come up with and trying to design for quite a few years. Actually, is a design of grapes with beadwork. And to me, I just think it's so pretty. So that's 2 rows I'm doing at once with the grapes. And it's real wonky right now, but it's why it's hard for me to hold on to it and show it to you at the same time. So I have to go through it like 100 times. See, I can't see good neither. See, you have to pull it up to me every once in a while to see where I'm at. And then hold it down in front of the camera so you guys can halfway see what I'm doing. That's what I said. Some of them ladies on the tutorials, they are magnificent in holding it to where the camera can see it. So, therefore you can see my thread just got tangled. So I don't know how long I'll be on here, but thank you for coming in. And beading can be boring to watch, that is. I can do modified beading. In fact, I've done geometric uh, beading, which you can make things like dishes and stuff like that, make the beads stand up, go crazy. That's really intense. Okay, and I gotta go back through my leaf because that's a macatama bead. And macatama beads are made to like flop around, and they're like a drop bead the same thing as a drop bead. So it will act like a fringe, in other words. And I'm trying to use it for something else. So I've got to try to make it stiff to where to stand. If it flops around, that's okay. Ain't gonna hurt nothing if see if it falls like it's falling now. They're made to dangle. They're very good to use on the bottom of something if you want to make something look like a fringe. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see it's not easy. Okay, this is the last time I'm going through that. Yeah, I worked behind a great big magnifying glass. Guess the camera needs to be like straight down on me to where y'all can see me actually sewing this. So I wanted to invite somebody in here, but I don't know how to do that. All right, Cece. Thanks for stopping by. I wish I could be more entertaining. I just don't have the people that wants to come on here. Yeah. You still here, Shirley? Shirley! Yes, she left me. Doggone it. I didn't even realize it said Shirley Tipton. Because there's a bunch of Shirleys. I know a bunch of Shirleys in the thing. Shirley, you here? Ah, she left me too. Oh well. Oh, by my lonesome. Says two people. I guess Shirley left. Mm, doggone it. I wish she hadn't left me. Put that in the wrong place. Yeah, this is hard to do. I don't know how Martha, a friend of mine, I was on with for 8 hours Friday night. Actually, more than that. That just knotted up on me. I was hoping Shirley would stick around. Mm. Hi, Sherry. I think it's just you and me. I don't think there's anybody in here with me. Just us. I think that's okay, right? I'm trying to make a ornament cover, but it's took me a while to come up with the design of grapes. An ornament cut, Christmas ornament cover. It goes on a Christmas bulb. Like that right there. They look like grapes. And it took me a while to come up with that design. Yeah. So I'm working on that one right there. It's not finished, but I'm gonna go all the way around. So the top of it wasn't done like grapes, but as I was doing it, I've thought of this trying to make this design before, and I was doing it. I'm like, well, down here on this part, I thought I would try it out, and I came up with something that would work that makes it look like grapes. So yeah, I've been making these for a while now, for like I don't know, a couple weeks. Oh yeah. So you're learning how to bead, or you already know how, and you just sometimes people go back, to for whatever reason learn new stitches. Or I've never been to a beading class. Everything I know is stuff that I've either just picked up on my own, or most of it I've learned off from YouTube. They have a lot of good tutorials. Love it. I do too. Of course, it's a little. If you mess up, it's a little aggravating, but once you get the hang of it, now I pull away only whenever I start getting tangled up. I have to get it fixed because I don't see really really good, enough to hold it down to where the camera can see it. That's what's one thing I don't know how them women when they do them tutorials they can hold it to where the camera can see. It's all about everybody else being able to see more than you yourself can see. I just think it's great that they can do that. You do native jewelry? Is that what you mean? You know how to native jewelry? A lot of native jewelry is like it's mostly embroidery more than or string and beads. Do you agree with me? It's mostly embroidery. It's not as much bead weaving. I see. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get bored, come on back. I'm gonna be around for a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah. The beads with the spool, those are really cool too. That would be like your headband, right? The headband things. I like that you draw out your patterns and stuff, and then make it your picture with the spool. Hold on, I'm saying spool patterns and beadwork with a spool. So, oh yeah, and with the earrings, I've seen some like a triangle with a fringe hanging down from the triangle. It's very cool. That's a coyote stitch. Yeah. That sounds Indian anyway. They must be an Indian. Name that peyote stitch. It sounds Indian. Whoop. You didn't see that, did you? That's Sonia. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's I knew it was. It had to be. It's the sound of it, so you tell it's native. I love doing peyote stitch. I've got all kinds of jewelry I've made with that stitch. I mean, man, even contemporary geometric beadwork is peyote. Okay, you know how to do geometric, the contemporary geometric? I'll get a piece and show you what it looks like. Hope you don't have it in here. You may not get to see it because I'm not going to walk away and dig around in my other room looking for it. No, I don't have it in here. I'm sorry. But if you watch my videos, you can go back through some of my videos and I'll show you the contemporary. And it's a little. You say yes? Okay. It's a little bit more complicated to do. Yes, Sonya, I made one to hang on my own tree, and then I made this one, which I've done videos on. You know, get to come up. I don't know if you guys see it right there. That one. That is the Red Hat Society one. That's what I call it because it's the red and the purple, and it's got Swarovskis all through it. And so does the one I'm working on. It has Swarovskis. And I've made four and gave them away. There's the white ones on my tree, and it's like just about 90% Swarovskis. And then you don't want to look at me. So yeah. Anyway, I want to make one for down the road, not too far down the road, but for giveaway. So only people that's going to be coming in here are going to know about it because I'm not going to be advertising it big time. So, but you guys know about it. So whenever I get this one made, I'm going to make one that's not so complicated and involved. This is very complicated and involved. This might be go up for sale, but this is too much to be given away. It'll be more like the Red Hat Society one, which, is very nice as you've seen. So, in fact, it may be it. I don't know. Have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do with these things. I don't have a store, so if there's ever something you see that you want, you have to get with me, and I'll make you one, sell it to you, or whatever the case may be that we'll be talking about. 2, 3, 4. There's a girl that was on here a few minutes ago, Cece. Hi, Beth. Well, it depends on, like this one. It took me a couple of days because I'm fighting it to create a certain design. If I was just making one, and just going by the flow, I probably could do one in about 3 hours. But because it's been up and sitting down and leaving it and going doing other things and then come back to it, it's took me a couple of days. But if I would just sit here and just do it, I probably can do it within about 3 or 4 hours. Oh yeah, yeah. This stuff it's not cheap, and plus the reason why I probably won't be giving this away is because I've been fighting to try to figure out this design, and so I'll probably want to at least try to make another one before I let go of it. If you know what I mean, to create a certain design is not easy. I've been trying to figure out how to do grape design. Figure out how to make a beading of a grape for I don't know years now, and it worked. So I'm hoping this ends up staying when I hang it onto the thing. See, so it don't look bad. I don't know if the camera's on, but it shows really as pretty as it is in life, real life. Yeah, they're my grapes. Yeah, this is beyond Christmas. This is something you can hang. I've got lots of them little hangers, single hangers. It's something you can hang, and leave out or, on display in your kitchen. This would be a good kitchen one because of the grapes. And then I'm finding ways to fill the bulbs with different things, so that they look good inside too. So I'm getting real creative, and I've got like 10 stands. And I've got a bunch of bulbs now too. So I may just continue making some of these for a while in between my wire wrapping. Because I have to give my thumbs and wrists a break because my thumbs get to hurting so bad when I wire wrap. So or crochet. So here's where I start my grate. And I don't know how, like I told these other ladies, I don't know how they do the tutorials because I would like have to hold on to my beads and stuff to make them stay in place. I don't know how they do that on the tutorials. Hold it up close to where everybody can watch it and not put their fingers on it and hold it while you pull your thread through. So it don't look like it's going to be a great, but as you've seen, it's working. Turning out really good. And then, because I was trying to make it to where I could use the Swarovski crystals as a grape, that didn't work. I was trying all kinds of ways to make it fancy, and no, none of the ways worked. Plain old 8 bead makes the prettiest. And my thread is so tattered from doing it and taking it down, doing it and taking it down. So that's another reason why this one probably won't go for sale, or anything else because the thread is tattered from me designing the grapes, and I'd be scared it'd break. No, I've never done that. Sure. Sounds like it'd be cool. No, oh, grafting papers. No, I have never done that. No, not for my beadwork. And it's the only time I've done that is whenever I did the ones with the on the spool, where you do your beadwork on spool. I've used the Heaven. Hey Martha, how you doing? This the woman that kept me up Friday night. And we beat it until the next day, live on her channel. Martha, look, I got the grapes going. I figured it out. And my grapes. Can you see them? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can ask me where I get my beads. In fact, I got a list I made just for that. They got some really good. I've just completely gone brain dead here. Delicas, good delicas from there, and Eureka is the one where I won a contest on a bracelet, and I won like $100 worth of Swarovskis from them, and they put my bracelet up on their website for months, I think, or I can't remember how long, a week or month or something, until the next person won the next prize. And Art Beads is like one of my favorite places to go. And but yeah, those are my three favorite places to shop at online for beads. Swarovskis. I get my a factory. I get my factory Swarovskis from them. You know, I buy them by big lots, like 1,000 beads from them. Art beads. Enrico's got some really cool looking ADOs and stuff, and unique looking beads there. And accurate. I'm not allowed to say that right. They have like the best delicas deal for delicas, and they're shipping and the shipping on these places a lot cheaper than you could get it farm out in cans. Let me tell you, I'd try to stay away from them because $5, for shipping. These guys, you spend $25, it's free shipping. I think one's 25, one's 30, it's free shipping. That's easy to spend when you're buying these kind of beads. Yeah. So you're welcome. Yeah, I hope you feel better. I hope you don't have that old flu. You didn't sound so good the other night. So yeah, I'm real proud of the way this turned out. I've been fighting with this all afternoon because I put my tree up, Martha, if you're still here. And I put that ornament I was making on your channel, the white one, is on my tree. I'm keeping that. Too many Swarovskis. Yeah, a whole little baggie full, which would be like It'd be like what? Probably 4 bags. No, probably about 5 packages of these is on there. So I'm thinking probably about 5 packages of these is on there. It's a lot. But I didn't. I see when I buy my shop at them other places, I don't have to buy them like that. This right here is just my go-to from Hobby Lobby packages or whatever. You go bed, Martha. My sister came on earlier. She just came on and said hi, and then I tried to talk to her, and she never said anything again. So y'all didn't know I had a sister. She's an art teacher. She teaches high school art. We have artism, not autism. Artism. Oops, I forgot a bead. See there? See, that's what live YouTube does to you. Anyway, I probably, if I get along again and you guys are off doing me, I'm probably just gonna sign off because that's the way I am. That's the way I roll, you know? Hi, Jennifer. How you doing tonight? Still making these ornament covers. Who's my sister? Her name's Sherry. Shirley. Shirley. We are trying to have a little bit of a relationship. I was adopted and we were never in each other's lives because of it. And then some other things has happened. And, I just really wouldn't go on here to tell you too much more other than that. So it's been complicated, as they say. But we decided to not try not to let people interfere with that and see how it goes. You know, just I hope. She only popped in and said hi and said cool, and then that was it. And never seen her again. So yeah, we never actually had an argument. It's just things weren't meant to be. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It just wasn't happening. Things just wasn't right in the right place for us to have a relationship. Me too. Yeah, well, when you were adopted out, it's already been messed around. You had nothing to do with it. So, and then other things happened. So, yeah, A lot of us have different things. I'm sure not everybody's had a great life, you know. And, more power to those who have. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, yeah, it's not, and you never know. They may straighten up, so you just try to just let the chips fall where they may, and then someday maybe you can be there for them. It's kind of what I did. That's all you can do. Try not to say anything too harsh about them because you never know whenever things may work out. I have some other bad things, relationships in my life going on, and I won't speak about them. But either way, good or bad, because you never know when it's going to change, and you don't want to regret what you say. I don't. I have to live whatever it is I say and do. And some people, I guess, see, I've learned I did a lot of saying stuff when I was younger, and I've had to live with that. Well, I'm not going to continue that, since I'm older and wiser and know better. Some people are still young and still have to learn. And the person I'm talking about is young. She still has to learn. Can't teach her, can't tell her, she don't listen. So that's enough about that. I'm really proud of how this is turning out, though, because I've always wanted to do something with grapes, design something with grapes. Remember how they used to be so in style? They had everything grapes, dishes, and everything else for your kitchen and stuff. This is trying to flip on me. I'm gonna be upset if they try to stay doing that. I think it'll be okay. My tray's a mess, or it might look better to you guys. You see the table, you think the tray's a mess. Oh, Sandy. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Sandra. Yes, hey, I haven't done too many lives, so welcome, Sandra. I do beading and wire wrapping and monks. Anything else I feel like I want to try to do. It's mostly making jewelry or something to do with jewelry. But I do have a boho. I'm getting into the boho thing a little bit too. I made some boho beads on one of my videos, and I'm in the middle of making a boho scarf. And I've set it down. I can't leave it alone for too long. I'll forget what it was I had in my head planned. So I'll probably be picking that up real soon. And then I have a piece that I've promised to somebody to make them. So that's going to be wire wrapping. So, but before I can start on that, I'm going to finish my boho scarf. But she knows that I got some things in my head that I need to. And then Thanksgiving's here, you guys. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everybody has somebody they can spend it with, whether it's big fancy or not. Just I hope you don't end up being alone. That was some of my saddest times is holidays all by yourself can be sad. So I wish everybody to have somebody that you're with at least. At least that makes it better. I've been down that hard road. So I completely understand. I get it for those of you that have and are maybe experiencing anything that's hard. I'm a very spiritual person. I don't talk about God a lot because I don't believe there's any man watching over us from up above. I believe that whatever's good is right around us. I believe in angels and good. You do good and good come to you. And this is my belief that I'm very spiritual. Yep, it's an ornament cover. Yes, like Martha was making. Me and her were started out Friday night at 6, and then at midnight, Nikki, disorganized crafter, Nikki, she came on, and so Martha went over there, and so did I, but I didn't go onto her live. I just watched, and I continued to be the night with y'all. Sit right be dozed off one time right here on my pad, and had a couple beads stuck to my face. It was like we were up until 6 o'clock in the morning feeding and Nikki, she does paper crafting, but Martha was beading and I was beading still, but we just wasn't on the channel together doing it anymore. But it was like crazy. We're all about the same age, 60 years old, hanging out all night. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, well, I need to do an auction, and I'm just like, I just don't know. I don't know how to get on here and just talk about, hey, give me your money. You want to buy this? Give me your money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do want your money. Forgive me for that because I want to do an auction. And an auction, you have to give me your money in an auction. Oh gosh, I've never done one yet. Oh, you don't say that? Okay. You don't say give me your money. Okay. Well, you know what I mean. Same thing. Uh, so serious. Well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say nothing, but I am. I'm saying it. Especially the ones that hold up with the front of the camera with their face right behind it. You want this? Shame on me. Behave. See, somebody should be on here with me can tell me shut up. Oh, oh, that's robbery. You're right. Give me your money. That is robbery. Oh my goodness. I like to crack a lot of jokes, whether they're funny or not. I think they're funny. That's robbery. Oh Lord. I bet there's somebody right now over there on one of them channels doing robbery. No, they know how to say it better than I do, don't they? So I want my channel to be based off other things too, not just that. Yeah. But with all this scare with YouTube, the COPP, whatever the crap is, the child protective crap, I don't know how long people are going to hang out around here. That's why I put my name back to Kathleen Brandt instead of Crafts. Is they're really targeting anything that has to do with children or crafting or anything that would look like children might be interested in. Freaking ridiculous. Keeps flipping on me. Yeah, you like them, Sandra? Oh, those are gone. The one I got is that Red Hat Society colored one. Oh, gosh. They had to come completely out of the screen when thing's flipping around and acting crazy on me. Okay. Yeah, I had to get a hold of it and make it straighten out. I'm trying to real wonky. Okay. There we go. What were you saying? Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I know. I don't do it all by myself. I don't know how to let anybody on here, you know? And that's the whole problem right there. And I hadn't had nobody yet say, "Oh, Kathleen, won't you come to my channel? Let me try to sell your stuff for you." That ain't happened to me. Nobody. They'll say it out loud on their channel, and but then they never contact me or answer when I try to contact them about it. That's where it ends, is right there. That'd be the it of it. Now, with that being said, Cindy has signed me up for to be their first spot to take over from Dwayne's. And I like Dwayne a lot. I'd rather actually be Dwayne to do it, but he's leaving, and it makes me feel bad for me to be the first person. And plus, it's right after Christmas, January 1st. Everybody's be broke. Now, the material that I use is not cheap, so ask someone. Hi, Marge. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I should ask someone. I think I have. I think I've been wanting to for so long. I thought I have, so I did ask. I don't know anymore. I've had, well, I can't. People offer. I don't know where that came from. Offer to do it for me, but they're not even no longer doing anything with jewelry at all. All the old crowd, all gone. Sandra's still here? She didn't leave, did she? Oh, she went to look at my stuff. Yeah. I don't know how I got flipped around, but it's flipped around. Yeah, I know how I got flipped around. I was just saying a while ago, I got flipped around and I didn't get it right. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll be going. Oh, there it goes. This thing flips so wonky, it's flipping around on me. Okay. Oh, gosh. Hmm. Yeah. Everything okay? Yeah, I was hoping Shirley would stick around, but she didn't. I don't know. Anyway, I have messed up my piece. I'm trying to figure out how to unmess it up. Oh gosh, I hate it. I hate having to do this. Cheater's remorse. I'm cheating. Then it was doing all wonky on me a while ago. It did flip around. It got flipped. So now I have to make a knot and try to go back the other way. I'm gonna go up through that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And that'll take me back the other direction I need to go. I really appreciate you guys stopping in tonight. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I won't be going live between now and then. This will be it. You know, if I do, it'll be on somebody else's channel. I enjoy that a lot more than going live on my channel because I really like knowing what you guys talk about. You know, in my chat. So I'm constantly looking away and trying to see what you say. You know, and here we go. Don't you flip again. Here we go. Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to pay attention to what it is you're supposed to be doing whenever you're beading and what have you. I wish I could hold it up to y'all could see me what I'm doing better. I think a lot of them that do tutorials hold it. They actually leave it laying down and they zoom in closer. I think a lot of them do. So if I zoomed in closer, might make y'all dizzy. Like that right there is focus. Okay. Let's see. Zoom in. See you zoom in. Oh, no, that's right. Whoa. You see that? Oh, goodness. See, sorry. Focus is out now. Well, I should just left it alone, huh? Is that blurry? Yeah, that's on me. Okay. Does it look okay? I'm gonna quit messing with it. Don't make y'all seasick. I don't have automatic zoom on mine. It's all manual. Not too close to Christmas. That would be great. That would be great. You had Thanksgiving over a month ago. So I was playing with my camera, wasn't reading what y'all saying. Oh, Canada, yeah, that's right. I have a friend in Canada. Yeah, to celebrate Thanksgiving in October. Yeah. Yeah, our Thanksgiving's like bam, bam, everything just right all together. Okay, thanks. Does it good? Okay. Stumble around with these beads. I sure wish my sister would come back on here. You know, she popped in and said, "Wow, this is fun," and then that was it. So much fun she couldn't handle it. She had to leave. Oh, she may be listening to me. That's okay. She's over 700 miles away, so I ain't gonna worry about her come beating me up. Let's see what it looks like on. I'm always happy to check it. They do kind of want to flip a little bit, but not nearly as bad as I thought they would. Let's pull that one. It's blurry when I get too close, isn't it? Is that blurry? No. Oh yeah, it's real sparkly. I wish I could zoom in and let you see even better. I'm real proud of this because it looks like grapes. That's why I came live. That felt like I finally succeeded, something I've been trying to do, and that's to beat a grape. And then I think the next row, how long was that? Let me see again. I think I might be able to end it on this row and start doing drops, doing my drops. Yeah, yeah. And boy, do I have some pretty beads for that. I don't know if the camera's gonna let you see them, but it's got the purple. And then we've got the gold. It changes colors. And then these we use for, I'm probably gonna do a double drop on it. I don't know yet. Yeah, a double layer drop on it, which is something I've just, on the white one that I did, it took me forever to make it like that. So it's a lot of work. That's why it's no longer a 3 or 4 hour thing, because if you only do the one drop, then I probably could do it in 4 hours. But if I'm gonna do double layer drop, it's gonna take a lot longer. It's like this is taking a lot longer to do because the designing of a grape, instead of just putting a bead there and going through it, you know, actually designing a pattern, a certain pattern. A little blurry, yeah. Is that better? Okay. Yes, I have the. Red Hat Society one. That's what I call it. But see, this one's just like I said, this one I probably can do in like 4 hours because it's not the double layer. I put a pico where that would be doing a double layer. See the little pico right there. So if I'm doing a double layer, there would be a bead coming from out where that little small pico is. It'd be a whole strand coming down from there hanging. So that took off a lot of time to do that. To not do that, wasn't it? So yeah, thanks. But yeah, there's I got videos to where I made others, but they're all gone. Um, I made a white one. It's on my tree. It's like 90% Swarovskis, maybe 80% Swarovskis. And this one has got quite a few Swarovskis on it too. It's the light semi. I don't know how you say that. That's what's on here. Two different sizes of those. The Swarovskis. And I got some that I made a few years back. It was probably about 3 years ago that I made these. These are the first ones I ever made. Little bitty one. These are little bitty bulbs. So that's right before I quit beading and started paper crafting. You know, and then I went from paper crafting to coming and watching you guys do the jewelries and stuff. That was a little over a year ago now. It was a year ago, I think, end of September or beginning of October. So a little over a year that I've been in this community with it, do the auctions and stuff. And I've never done one. It's been a year and I've never done one. And then this one, which has got one big fat Swarovski on it, right there. great big teardrop one. So those two, I did these a few years back. They're really old. Those lift up, you can see where the paint is starting to come off from them laying on it for so long, off from the bulb. They've been there for quite a while. So, see how this one's done? Look how old this is. Let's really take the paint off that bulb. Well, you couldn't see it. You see now? That's how old that is. Them are old. I'm a few years old. Yeah, these are little tiny ones. Those are my beginner ones. That's the first ones I ever made. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get me. I'll put you down here and see what I'm doing. Thank Marge. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Sanja. I'm terrible with names, guys. See, I almost forget where I'm at. Because I care about my chat. I want to, talk to you guys. I don't want you to just sit there and be ignored. Not on purpose. Not on my channel was that going to happen. Nope. Well, I got a bead flipped around on me in here. They do that quite a lot, though. Ooh, that flipped around on me bad a long time ago. How am I going to get around that? That's a mistake. I found a mistake. Hmm. I can't break it. If I break it, no, that'd be bad. Hmm. Well, I could break it, but I'd have to go back up there and go through it, and there would be a thread showing a little bit. Hmm. I can just see that's another thing. When you're designing something, you never know when something's going to go wrong. And you're making up patterns. Mm-mm. I don't know. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Oh, that might just work. No, I don't. I'm sorry, Marja. I don't have any tutorials teaches. Um, there's a lot of great tutorials out there. That's how I learned how to bead. The basic stuff you want to learn is your right angle weave and the peyote stitch. And once you get those two under your sleeve, it's nothing to it then, because it's all the right angle weave is a modified right angle weave, and that can turn into tubular weave, and you know, and then once you learn the peyote, then the peyote can take you on to all kinds of designs and stuff. You can, in fact, your geometric uh, contemporary art is mostly done with peyote. So that's all seed beads. So if you learn your basic um, right angle weave, that can take you on to all kinds of beads. So if there's beginners out there, and like I said, if I could, I don't see, I'm old. Okay, I work under this giant magnifying light. See it? See it? The big old glass. I work under. Oh, on the other side of that in order to see. So I still come to spots that I can't see good, and I have to take it up to the little bitty magnifying glass inside the big one in order to get by. So if I can't see good enough to hold it down here, you guys to be able to see, that's where the ones that does those good tutorials can teach you. I don't see good enough to do that. I hold it down here on some of my stuff, but then you see me where I have to take it. I take it out of the screen. That's because I can't see what I'm doing. So all I'm saying is that you have to be able to see what you're doing in order to teach. See, there we go. So I can't see what I'm doing. I have to pull it up here to where I can see. And plus, I'm trying to fix this mistake. So I would love to. I'd love to teach. I can't see to do it. That's the problem. I can't see. And I'm sorry about that. I keep lifting up away from you guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, they're unusual. They're different. I try to do my own work, not. If I'll see something somebody else made, and go and try to do it, but usually I don't like to follow along with exact details. I put my own little twist on it a lot of times so that I can call it my own. Whether it's change a bead up or go that way instead of this way, the way they went, and add something different to it. If I see something somebody else has made that I want to do something, ouch, like that. And man, I tell you, if you could ever learn to bead and never stick yourself, you'd be doing good. This is where I'm worried about it not working. Just getting this leaf bead on. I put a bead on wrong. It may affect the rest of this. I did that the other day. It was probably in the wee hours of the morning that I did it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sandra, good night. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I live in Houston. Yeah, I'm a transplanted here. I was born and raised in Arkansas. Moved here in the 80s, in the late 80s, mid 80s, late 80s, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think it's worked out pretty good. I didn't have to break my beads. I think I was able to get that in there actually quite better than I did the other ones. You can't tell I even made a mistake. Wow, I'm pretty good. You know, you guys, y'all leave me. I'll just probably gonna go ahead and leave too. I'm not one of those to be able to stay on here by myself for a long time, and especially if I have nobody in the audience. There's a bunch of shows going on right now anyway. Every time I go in there, I spend money. They want your money. And I try to make videos to where I'm not always asking for people's money. I'm going to start asking for some money someday. Lord knows I need it. I spend enough of it to do this stuff. Should be nice to make a little money off from it. My husband, he don't mind that, moderately craft and, buy the stuff I want moderately being behave, wise. My hands are tired. It says there's 4 people here. Maybe that's the total that's been in there tonight. Uh, now, I don't know who was here earlier asking about where I buy my beads. I do like buying my 15 O's from Fire Mountain Gins because I love the little boxes. So I usually do go Fire Mountain Gins for my 15 O's. I just love the boxes. And they got some fantastic 15 O's now. They're expensive. It's like $35 for a box of them. So, and you still have to pay the shipping on it. That's the bad thing. I think you had to spend up to $100 freaking on them before they will give you free shipping. It's ridiculous. $100. I don't spend that much when I buy beads. Not even one drop like that. So I don't shop with them very often. Let's see. Guess my chat left. Anybody here? Oh, thank you. Sherry's still here. Yeah, I love these breeds. Love them. There's a rock shell. How do you say that? There's a lot more upstairs than what I can actually have come out of my mouth. There's a lot of things I can't say, pronounce. I have a learning disability when it comes to that. I can't get what I know up there to come out of my mouth. If I could, I'd be blowing you away. It's one of them cases where I know, but I just can't tell you how I know. Yeah, I like nice beads. I won't just be with just any old stuff you find. You know, it's got to be nice beads. I mean, I'm sitting here and doing all this work and this time, you know, with something. I'm not going to use a generic bead because that makes things all thrown off. I got to have uniform. It's got to be uniform. It's got to be nice. These are all uniformed beads. They're all the same size. However, I am using these that are not so uniformed, and that's a check. These are not uniform. They try to say they are, but if you gotta watch when you're using these beads, the check glass beads, because as you're going through, every so often one will be bigger than the other, and that doesn't happen too often with beads like these. And it doesn't happen with delicas. But you can't use delicas for everything either. So now I did get these macatamas on sale, but it's macatamas, you know, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, macatamas is a special bead anyway, so you're not going to just find them anywhere anyway. Yeah, that's what I was shooting for. Little lumps of grapes, exactly. That's what I was doing. And the green leaves for the yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what I was shooting for. I've been trying to come up with a design that looked like grapes for a while now. And at the top, I hadn't started that, so it's just toward the bottom. Yep, get the nail around the head. That's what it is. Little clumps of grapes. Thank you for that. That's exactly what it is. I'm glad it looks like what I was shooting for it to be. Yep. So maybe lay it down here and you can, I don't know, you can see it better or not. They kind of flip on me a little bit here and there. I'm hoping it don't do that whenever it comes time to put them on the. They want to flip around a little bit here and there, but whenever I get the dangle on it, they'll be heavy. It should pull them down. So that's what I'm counting on to happen. Dangle's going to be these little balls. Little balls, and then I got these to put on. They're more probably double layer bangles and dangle, a double layer dangle. Gosh, still got two, three, four more to go, and then I gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 grapes to go for everything. So I probably am not gonna finish tonight. So I guess I got quite a few hours tied up into this. Okay, Martha. Bye. Hope you feel better. All right, hon. Night. This is crazy. Hi, Lisa. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. I'm always doing that for you guys. Sometimes I stay longer than I pretend like I do, but I always do stop in and say hi and thumbs up and watch for a little bit sometimes. And you'll just never know with me. I'm sneaky. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a ornament cover. The design it to look like grapes so it can go beyond just the Christmas deal, you know. And I got stands to hang them on. So, yeah, that's what I do. I try to make pretty stuff. With Swarovski's crystals. Yep. So, yeah, I've been wanting to design something with grapes on it for quite a while now. And I finally to see you doing it, so I thought I would come on live and kind of show what I was doing, you know. And I've got, if you're still here, Lisa, I got the Red Hat Society one that I made. It's just the purple, and the red and the purple is the Red Hat Society colors. So yeah, if you stop in on them at any of my other videos, you've probably already seen this, but But thanks for stopping in, Lisa. Appreciate it. I always watch your cute little videos, ones with you that you have set up in the store. You like the Red Hat Society one? All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't done this too often. I'm not very experienced with the live thing. I probably won't be on for very long either. And I'm tired for one thing, and another thing, it's just monotonous to me to be by myself on here. Oh yeah? Okay. All right. We'll talk some more about that. You mean repurposed ones, though, right? Because I'm looking for some big hold ones to make like boho stuff with. So, okay, though. Where did that come out of? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. All right. All right. Bye bye, Lisa. Bye. You too, hon. I'm fixing to get off here. No, not the whole thing. It's not. Not the whole tree's not. I do have one on there though. The most recent one I made, the white one, has snow inside the bulb, and it's made with mostly Swarovskis. So it should be, but it's not. Yeah, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. My tree's mostly done in crystals and white. So I kept the white crystal one that I made. There's very little red decorations on my tree, very little. It's mostly in the form of berries and stuff. I have glass icicles, white bulbs, and more white bulbs, and then I have pine cone white glass bulbs all over it. So it's all white and glass, crystally with snow. I just finished decorating it today. I'm counting on the weight of the drops to hold that down good. It usually does. Usually not disappointing. Yeah, I'm probably going to get off here in a few minutes, ladies. I appreciate everybody that came in tonight and showed your support and hung out with me, especially. I really appreciate it. So don't be shy to come around whenever you and watch some videos because I'm gonna be having a giveaway on one if I can get one made. Like I said, I got a couple of things to do, so I really gotta get busy with my crafting. But between now and Christmas, I want to make one of these to do a giveaway with. So I don't know, do it live very often. So you have to watch the videos to find out because I probably will not be advertising big time, like a big sign or anything saying anything about it. So if there's anybody left in here, make sure you know, or whoever may watch this, uh, check out my videos or whatever from here out because you never know, I may have something to give away. With that being said, I'm gonna leave. Tell everybody good night. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Marge. Really do. Really do. Appreciate that. So just keep your eyes peeled and ears open. Okay, and thanks for stopping in. And I'll tell y'all good night. Okay, so, night.